MJF has
better than you, and you all know it.
Cut my music. Cut my music. Cut my music.
Surprise, surprise, the MJF. Surprise, surprise, MJF wants to talk.
Ladies and gentlemen, just in case you're deaf, dumb, blind, stupid, or by the looks of it, poor, my name is Maxwell Jacob Friedman. This is the part where you morons clap.
Big fan.
Sweetheart, sit down. And that right there, that's Mance Warner. Oh, you guys like Mance, huh? That's great. Well, Mance over there claims to be the eye poke god. Well, I got news for you, bud. First of all, I can't tell if you're 19 or 90. Second of all, no one is better at eye pokes than MJF.
All right, I guess MJF had to let it be known that he is also very good at eye pokes. I mean, is it really, can you be bad at eye pokes, Greg?
Look, that's not the point right now. The point is MJF made a very good point, and that is that these people in Crown Point, Indiana do look and are, in fact, very, very poor.
Get the ring bell ready. And the bell's rung. MJF, why would this man try to go for a handshake now after so thoroughly insulting his opponent beforehand? Look,
It's good sportsmanship.
of course, every 90 seconds a new superstar is going to enter this Rumble match here. But right now, it's just these two men, and they are going battling.
No.
Battling for that eye poke. Mance Warner up and over, goes for a clothesline there. MJF returning the favor, constantly going for that eye poke.
Oh, yeah, that turns me on. I like that. Whoa.
Very weird that Greg would say that, and onward we go.
I like it. Not that I'm aroused.
Head scissors. And these two men, like Karate Kids, got their Cobra Claw ready to go. Very weird. Have you ever had an opponent want to so desperately poke you in the eye like that, Greg? Is this a common problem you deal with?
It's a common problem in the industry throughout, and I've been saying it for years that the eye poke definitely needs to be banned because of this problem. What do you think, Tom?
Well, not only in professional wrestling do we see it, but we also see it in other combat sports, much in the UFC. One of my constituents, John Jones, known for his eye poke game.
Terrible.
Really? John Bones Jones? He'll poke you in the eye?
Absolutely. And other places.
Well,
We got number 3.
Percy Davis coming out. He's the freshest prince. There's the Fresh Prince, and this is the freshest prince. Oh, double eye poke. We call that the John Jones special.
Could these guys be on the same page? That seems very unlikely.
Eye poke friends?
Whoa, no.
What is going on? These men seem to be melded in the minds by their right hands. Are they fighting off the friendship bond formed?
What a moment.
Did they just become best friends?
I think so.
And Percy, thanks for joining us. Our first man eliminated here. And it's time for the 4th super wrestler, Dick O'Hare, a mighty big man.
That's Dan O'Hare. You called him a dick, man. That was mean.
Dan O'Hare.
The big scare.
The big scare, O'Hare.
Big forearm.
Pounding away at the MJF. And where's your buddy Mance now? MJF. contact with you, Greg?
Well, me and MJF, we kind of have a thing, a bond, if you will.
Oh, wow. Look at that. Eye poke sweep me. And now our 5th entrant. The Big Scare still in the ring, managing to outlast. He may have just had some cutting happen on his hair. Very coiffed today.
There's no way he's getting eye poked. I'll tell you that much.
Now, Tom, I consider Stevie Fierce to be a favorite in this match. He's got great look, great personality, but more importantly, he's got a great in-ring work ethic. Is Stevie Fierce somebody you'd like to see in the ring to take you on for that title?
No, he's got a foreign object in there. I'm talking about how he's cheating, and that's what he gets for it.
Great answer, Tom. Great answer.
There it is. Yeah, absolutely. Don't bring a weapon to the ring; can easily get turned on you.
That's why Tom Lawler's the champion.
Absolutely.
You know, Nick Hausman was talking so much garbage about you on commentary.
That's
it was
not true.
uncalled for.
No, that's not true. That's not true.
I couldn't believe it.
I say very nice things.
He was like, that armbar doesn't even look that good. I'd like to see him put that on me.
I didn't.
You're speaking about Jonathan Gresham's armbar.
I was absolutely talking about Jonathan Gresham's armbar. Absolutely, yes.
It did hurt, actually.
I don't think he was, though, but, you know, whatever. Let's carry on.
Mike here, and double stomp into a senton.
Very unorthodox.
Very, very unorthodox. I don't think I've seen that before. Choking Mance Warner down in the corner right now. The ring's starting to fill up here in the first ever Black Label Pro Rumble. Again, the winner of this match is going to have the opportunity to take on whomever is the Black Label Pro Champion throughout the next year. I know you hate to hear that, Tom. I mean, but, you know, maybe you lose the belt the next year. Somebody else can challenge for that belt, you know.
You might as well just pencil me in as defending champion for the next year.
Oh, Shade Saber. That strong core stock from the icy north of Canada.
Whoa.
Holy moly, this man is moving quick right now. Going after Mance, another tall guy in this match here. Mance and MJF here, the Eye Poke Kings, continuing to work together, working over Shade Saber. And I would guess hoping for an elimination. These two need to get more guys out of the ring. Double Eye Poke.
Very innovative.
Much like myself, it seems like these two have found a winning formula here.
They really have. I mean, it's no wrist lock, but you got to start somewhere, you know?
MJF tapping his watch here. If I were him and Mance Warner, I would be staying on my opponents. Returning from earlier tonight.
Wearing my grandmother's drapes. Here he is, Gringo Loco.
El Gringo Loco. The little Gone with the Wind special here, right?
I'll tell you the Susan B. Anthony special.
He'll never get a Corn Chips endorsement looking like that. I'll tell you that right now.
Hey, well, say what you will about what he's wearing. El Gringo Loco is one of the fastest, hardest hitting athletes in this match. A Chicagoan from the hard streets of the South Side. Also lived in Guatemala for a little while. Has picked up both American and lucha stylings. And we have another elimination. And followed by the Big Scare, also now out as well. And wait, Mance Warner has just fallen out of the ring. He wasn't eliminated. Mance Warner wasn't eliminated.
Did not go over the top.
No. He fell between the bottom and the is okay. MJF encouraging his friend to get back into the ring.
Mike Dell is eliminated, however.
Pat Monix making his way to the ring. Another young upstart in the vein of Kobe Durst.
Mind facing this Pat Monix kid. I'm not sure. He may have to get a waiver signed before he gets in there against me, but
yeah, someone check this kid's ID. He looks only slightly older than some of the other people on this roster.
You know, and age is but a number, right? If you've got the talent, the timing, if you're there in that right moment for that opportunity. I mean, maybe Pat Monix, he is a little bit younger, but right, he's got that tenacity. I know a lot of high school athletes that are far better in shape.
Of course you do. Of course you do. You're a real sicko. You know that?
I watched the ESPN 3.
Yeah, that's what you're doing.
Taking my words and twisting them yet again. Let's talk about Frankie Flynn here. Frankie Flynn, you know Frankie Flynn.
Prince of Broadway, trained by Johnny Gargano. A little bit of a different character, to say the least. He's definitely out there. He's definitely obsessed with being the lead role in professional wrestling.
Well, you better watch out for the eye poke kings here of Mance Warner and MJF.
Walked right into that right hand by Mance.
And, to their credit, MJF, Mance Warner, realizing early that they are better united than divided. Oh, here we go. The Dream Police. Marvelous Matt Nix, another Chicagoan here. Of course, one of the featured performers at Freelance Wrestling. He would love to make a name for himself beyond freelance, also looking to make a name for himself here in Black Label Pro. Has really come up short in pretty much every match he's had here in Black Label Pro up to this point. But hopefully this could be a chance for him to turn the tide.
Don't think it's happening.
I gotta believe, I gotta give every athlete the same opportunity in a match like this. Anything can happen, Tom.
Tom, have you seen anybody that stands out that maybe you think has what it takes to take you on for the Black Label Championship?
My guess is whoever enters at number 27.
That 27, that's a notoriously lucky number.
I know. I've done my research.
As he has. Twice the champ.
That's why he's the champ.
Twice the champ.
Don't suck up to the champ.
Look,
okay, I know what you were saying earlier.
You're trying to put seeds in his head about high school athletes in his armbar and whatever.
At least there's seeds in my head and not putting the seeds somewhere else.
All right, Craig, it's your buddy, Marcus Crane. House of Fire.
Smelliest man in the history of pro wrestling. I hope something terrible happens to him.
Look, Marcus Crane understands, wrestling's a three-dimensional art form, right? I mean, Tom, stench. If you get in there and you smell bad in a fight, and your opponent doesn't want to get close to you then, is that an advantage?
Absolutely. Matt Lindland, the former UFC title contender, was well known for that.
Really?
Yep. Well known for smelling bad before the fight. So
there you go. And look at Marcus Crane. Those pants, those were found in a dumpster, right? But at the same time, he's on the verge of eliminating somebody here. Mance Warner going for Marcus Crane.
Marcus Crane using some psychological warfare, no doubt. Must have learned it from his distant cousin, Frazier.
Frazier Crane. Frazier Crane. That's where you're going with this? You made a Frazier reference? I'm listening.
The joke has been lost.
No, my joke was lost. I said his catchphrase. All right. Enough of Frazier reminiscing. Let's get back to the BLP Rumble here.
Poor Sad Sap Sack is coming out next.
And we are almost to the midway point here. Number 13 heading out right now in our 30-man Black Label Pro Rumble. Again, 90-second intervals. Winner will get a chance at the Black Label Pro Champion sometime here in the next year. Another elimination. Mance Warner and MJF and Mance Warner. Hey, whoa. Hey, guys. Whoa.
I just need a drink of water or something. So many eye pokes.
You got
Take all the water you need. Take all the water.
You guys should probably get corner men.
You guys are supposed to be wrestling right now.
No. See, baby, what the eye poke guys are all about, we're all about eye pokes, and we're all about getting blown up in the ring because our cardio's not that good.
No.
We're GGW, we're here to pilot and Megan next time, and that's a big old beast today.
Filthy Tom, are you going to allow these guys to come into this space right now?
Yeah, they can do it. I don't care.
Right now?
I just went 85 minutes with John Gresham, so I did.
It was an incredible 97 minutes.
Freddie Hudson got him right here. He's a young buck, real strong, real tough, heading in there. Here we go. Mance, I'm going to call this right now. Me and Mance, we are going to stick together to the very end. Me and him will be tag team partners. Hell, we will win tag team championship gold, baby! All over the East Coast, the West Coast, across the pond, across the border, because we're better than you.
Referees are asking you all to get back.
And you know.
Hey, you know, baby, Matt's in place. Big old ball down here, going to town, beating on him. Matt Nix is all blown up in there, beat on. He's choking, I was choking him a bunch. See, I poked him in the eyes a bunch of time. We need a Gatorade, we went out there.
Mance Warner channeling Stone Cold Steve Austin here.
Who the hell's that?
That's his voice.
Who the hell's that?
It's a very popular
This
wrestler.
is how I talk, baby.
A very popular wrestler.
But Mance has been in the game since
1975.
Thank you.
You're right.
Who the hell
I should have
are you?
never
What's
compared the
your
two.
name? What's
My
your
bad.
name?
What?
What's
I
his
don't know if
name?
you're aware of this, but I'm Gregory Iron's favorite wrestler. You know what that means?
I'm number 2.
I feel like you are not paying attention to what is going on right now.
We don't need to.
Baby,
This
all
is-
we have to pay attention to is our sweet eye pokes.
All right, look,
Beautiful. Guaranteed.
I don't know how you can be so proud of an eye poke, first of all.
Excuse me? An eye poke is the most classic, the most technical, the most powerful move in all of professional wrestling.
You know how long it takes to master an eye poke? You don't just get out of bed one day and say, oh, look at me, I can throw 2 fingers in there. Jesus Christ, somebody, kid. I hate you. I hate his guts. I hate him. I'm going to kill him.
All right, look, now wait, this is getting a little...
The fact that you don't respect eye pokes or the fact that you have pubic hair all over your face.
Everybody calm down, all right?
Hey, let's talk about Victor in the ring right now. I mean, I love Mance and MJF, but Victor is dominating. We can't ignore that.
And look, here we go. Another competitor, our first lady in the competition here.
Our member of the Truth Commission here just eliminated Brian Carson, unfortunately. Well, no, you got
And
He's gonna hit a woman.
equal
By the
opportunity.
head. Oh, he turned around. He choking
never hit a woman.
That's illegal. How you gonna give us hell about an eye poke and you eating on this right here? That's illegal.
That's illegal.
That's illegal.
That is, it's actually fair. It's very legal right now. Again, I apologize, everybody. Mance Warner, MJF, the eye poke gods, I believe is what they've been calling themselves here tonight. Commentary at the booth right now. We're going to try to stay focused on the action.
Tag team gold everywhere, you pube-haired beard loser.
All right. First of all, I have
Everywhere.
a beautiful beard.
CW, we coming to get that title, Harlem Heat. We coming for you, baby.
Ice Train, you're not ready for the eye poke god.
I can't. What's happening here?
Oh, no.
Oh, up and over the top. And here comes Mr. Apple Pie Dasher Hatfield. He's coming in here batting cleanup.
A man I know well, once defeated at Black Label Pro 1.
You did. That's why you're the champion now.
Hey, Mance, MJF, why'd you guys get back in the ring? Why'd you guys wrestle?
Don't forget I beat AJ.
I'm just saying right now.
You did. AJ Gray, he sucks. Matt Riddle, no good.
Dasher Hatfield showing some real
I call like
athleticism
a
as he
really
gets
breathe
back.
out here. I got snot running out my nose. Let's go, baby.
All right, MJF and Mance Warner finally exiting the commentary booth, and we're getting back into the ring here as Dasher Hatfield is definitively in control.
He's in control now, but Victor has been in firm control. I mean, I know we were distracted by the beauty that is MJF and Mance Warner, and of course Tom Lawler, who's still right next to me. But I mean, this Victor's been something special. But now he's gone.
Tom, you got to tell me, you're not buying into this MJF. Like, a lot of people are saying he's a real hot up-and-comer right now. I personally, I don't know that I see it. I mean, MJF, are you taking this guy seriously?
I'll be quite honest, no, I'm not. There's very few guys. Dasher Hatfield take him very seriously. Obviously, he's a very strong competitor. I mean that in the purest sense of the word. I mean, this guy is like one of the strongest human beings I've ever been in there with.
All right, number 18, Trey Lamar, and yeah, absolutely, I'd love to see you and Dasher Hatfield. That'd be a battle of styles right there.
I've already choked him out once. I got no problem doing it again. But
Trey Lamar, springboard lariat into the ring, and MJF is really, I don't know. He's spun so hard. He was talking such terrible things about Mance just before the match started. Now they're in there. They're BFFs. I mean, did they both forget to take some medicine today or something like that?
Wait. Who's the next competitor? It's got to be a big star, right?
Yeah, number 19. Who is coming? Greg, where are you going?
Gregory Iron!
Wait, what? Whoop, yeah, Tom, come on over. Grab Greg's feet.
it's a bit warm.
Gregory Iron, I guess. It's a official. He had his gear on underneath his pants.
Glad he had something on underneath him.
No kidding. Gregory Iron making his Black Label Pro debut here. One half of the Handicap Heroes. Gregory Iron is a very accomplished independent professional wrestler. Best friends with Johnny Gargano. Hang your hat on that, right?
I wouldn't hang my hat on being friends with anybody. I'm all about myself.
And see, that's
as much while I just should be.
That's good strategy on Greg's part, though. He gets in and he's just clinging to that bottom rope.
Yeah, very intelligent.
All right, and just like that, on to number 20. Who's going to be lucky number 20 here? Jordynne Grace. Now, are you hesitant to if you have to fight a woman, Tom? Does that throw off your game plan?
I'll beat up anybody.
Jordynne Grace here trying to make an impact here. She's
crushes Gregory Iron in the corner with a forearm.
Yeah, Greg has a bit of a crush on Jordynne Grace. He's made that known, so I don't know how he feels right now having to be on the receiving end of a beating from her. Dasher Hatfield joining in as well.
Judging by the comments he made earlier about sadomasochism and being turned on, I'd venture to say he probably enjoys it. I don't know if he enjoys Dasher.
Maybe Dasher here trying to do the chivalrous thing by getting the ring cleared of Gregory Iron.
No, he's probably trying to help himself win the match.
Is that it?
I would think so.
Dasher Hatfield comes across a little Boy Scout for me. Like I get the feeling he definitely wants to win, but if he can do something for a good reason, a good cause, I think he'll do it too. Now this is a guy who's really grown on me. Kobe Durst. I've seen him on the scene here for the past 4 or 5 years. Really starting to find himself, I feel like, as a wrestler right now. Which is, I mean, for you, Tom, you're a natural badass, right? That's just how you carry yourself. That's not the same for everybody. You know, we talk about Dasher and Kobe. These are good guys.
Yeah, Durst to me seems kind of like a Limp Bizkit.
Like the band? Leave it at that. And the crowd's still going wild for these eye pokes. MJF and Mance Warner. More eye pokes to Dasher Hatfield, who's wearing that mask right now.
Jordynne Grace got Trey Lamar hung up in the corner, laying a beating on him. Durst down. Gregory Iron still clinging to the bottom rope.
That's just smart strategy there from Gregory Iron.
We have another.
I'm impressed by Mance and MJF. 1 and 2 in, both still standing.
Well, they're clearly the most intelligent guys in there besides Greg.
The Warhorse, Jake Parnell, is one of my favorite performers to watch in all of Black Label Pro. He's not the biggest dog in the fight, right? But he brings that kind of intensity. Like, he'll bite you. He'll sink his teeth in. He'll rip a big chunk of flesh out of your leg, right?
Good thing there's no rules in this match, so he can do all the biting he wants. But when he's in there in a singles contest against me, if he wins it, none of that's going to be allowed.
What do you not want? Let me ask you that, Tom. Like, what do you not want in your opponent? What are you looking for in a dream opponent? What do you not want them to have? What kind of descriptions would you not use to describe what you see in an ideal opponent?
Well, my ideal opponent has 2 arms, 2 legs, and a head, so I can rip each and every limb off of their body.
All right. Well, I guess
so most of these guys
covers everybody except Greg, right? Like
Greg still fits the bill.
Another female competitor enters the fray. Allie Cat, a fan favorite here from Black Label Pro. Cat scratch fever down the back of MJF and Gregory Iron. Wow, we got the eye poke kings and we've got a back scratch lady.
DDT from Greg to MJF, set up by Allie Cat there with a big boot. She's running wild.
Now, if Tom, you get in the ring here, there's all these guys here. Are you trying to find somebody to partner up with? Are you just trying to go out on your own to get guys out? How do you approach a situation like this?
Oh, if I was in there, I'd be doing what MJF or Mance did, team up with somebody.
Yeah.
Really, if I was in there, I'd be grabbing somebody like Josh Bishop, Dom Garini, one of the guys who I could count on.
Were you nervous not having Dominic here tonight? I know you had Josh in your corner earlier.
This is undoubtedly the worst music I've ever heard in my entire life.
What is that sound?
He's got somewhat of a point. MJF and Mance on the outside. These guys spending more time outside than they are in the ring.
And while Danny Adams here making us think about his music, MJF and Mance continue to destruction, and they're working out of your playbook. You're saying that's the way to do it. Partner up, find somebody.
We've seen this time and time again in these types of matches. Guys will team up for a short time and then turn on each other. Finally, we got some guys with some brains in there, MJF and Mance, who are teaming up. I assume they'll turn on each other at the end, but let's get there first before you do it.
And Kevin Koo is now out. Kevin Koo.
Referee just got eye poked on the outside by MJF.
Well, no rules.
Oh my God.
Big eliminations here on the side of the ring. I hope everyone's all right over there.
Kevin Koo eliminated, I think. Danny Adams eliminated.
Kevin Koo and Danny Adams here. They're not done fighting with each other yet. These two are still going at it on the outside. We got a brawl going on here on my left side.
I'm just happy that Kevin Koo could fight anybody after that spill to the outside.
Trey's been eliminated by Dasher Hatfield. The crowd still going absolutely nuts for the eye poke gods.
Mance with another eye poke there.
And we can say, I guess we were here the night that the eye poke kings or eye poke gods were christened. And we are winding down. We're number 26. One away from you. Who you think is going to be the lucky winner here?
Yeah,
Gonna
one
find
spot
out.
away.
I think I know whose music this is. A particular. Amazing man. Rory Gulak.
Amazing.
Of the Amazing Gulaks.
Dasher Hatfield not impressed.
Of course, be remiss I couldn't mention the name Gulak without noting his very popular brother Drew Gulak at the moment.
Delicious stew.
And now, I mean, it's hard to figure out where. Oh, an eye poke to the butthole. Can I say that?
I think they went for the one eye poke.
Yeah. I feel weird calling it like I did, but I think I had to call it that way. You know?
Gregory Iron coming to the aid of Jordynne Grace there.
Like I said, Gregory Iron has an affinity for Jordynne Grace.
Who is entering at the most coveted spot, number 27?
Kid Osborne, number 27.
Is it too late to change my pick?
Look at these guys battling up here on the guardrail.
How about you announce me again? I'm about to say I am going to be the winner. Who are you?
Kid Osborne!
And our ring announcer refusing to give in to his demands. And Kid Osborne's going to join the fray. This is, you're saying 27, he's 27.
Like I said, is it too late to change my pick?
Well,
although he is doing the smart thing and staying on the outside here, taking his time. See these guys run and rush in like morons. Fools rush in.
that's very romantic. That's like a romantic way to look at pro wrestling.
It's been a very romantic color commentary booth here.
3 more individuals left. Who is this? Jean-Pierre Lafitte! Quebecer Pierre's alter ego, Jean-Pierre Lafitte. I don't think I've seen him since Monday Night Raw 1995.
He's back 22 years later.
22 years later,
Making
walking
his
to
way into the Rumble. Now this is a guy wouldn't be too keen on fighting.
I almost thought it was broad-chested Kane. I really did. I thought it was Kane. What
It's
a
another
dummy.
man I do not want to face.
This is a pirate, a swashbuckler. Oh, Jean-Pierre Lafitte throwing Kobe Durst out. If you watch The Curse of Oak Island, like I do, religiously, every week, I'm starting to wonder, is that Jean-Pierre Lafitte's treasure buried on Oak Island?
Quite frankly, I don't know what you're talking about.
Oleg the Usurper is joining the fray.
In at number 29, that means we have one man remaining.
I'm going to tell you here, Oleg the Usurper Usurper and Jean-Pierre Lafitte, they kind of look like a tag team, don't they?
Absolutely.
These two men, they don't look like they should be fighting each other. They should be working together.
As I look around the ring here, it looks like a lot of people are worse for wear.
Yeah, absolutely.
Despite how long they've been in the ring. So we've got one person left to enter. And Nick, I think that's going to be my pick to win, number 30.
Okay, number 30, another good spot. A lot of famous wrestlers have won Rumbles in that spot. And everybody piled up in the corner. What is Oleg the Usurper thinking here? Getting a whole heck of a lot of momentum. And he's taking down everybody. And
here we go.
Jean-Pierre Lafitte all the way in the back.
Our final entrant.
And here, this is your song.
No, not quite, but close enough.
Wow,
there he is, baby.
Camp, that's for sure.
My pick, Josh Bishop. There he is.
All right, and that is the final.
Miller Beach bad boy, the buzzsaw, the pit bull himself. Josh Bishop. I've been training this guy MMA style. Look at him. He looks like he's straight out of the UWFI.
He's certainly very impressive. He was certainly very helpful with you earlier. And he is the final entrant here in the Rumble. There will be no other. Oh, there goes Jean-Pierre Lafitte off his feet, 2 feet on the floor.
So who do we have left here? We got Kid Osborne, number 27, my pick to win it.
Dasher Hatfield, Mance Warner, and MJF, numbers 1 and 2, still in the ring. Jordynne Grace, Gregory Iron, Rory Gulak, the Warhorse, Jake Parnell. I think I got everybody here.
No more Kid Osborne.
Feel bad for Jean-Pierre Lafitte coming in here after a 22-year hiatus, but eye poke after eye poke. And they eye poked him clean out of the ring. I think he probably just wanted to get out. He's like, I'm done being poked in the eye.
Probably couldn't see what was happening.
I think he just didn't want to deal with it anymore.
More eye pokes. These guys are running crazy. Look at this. Rory Gulak back down.
Looks like we got about 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. They're down to 7, 8 competitors here.
Finally, we knew what was going to happen.
No! Say it is not so. I knew that you couldn't trust this guy, MJF.
Mance Warner eliminated by MJF.
Now let's say Joshua Bishop wins this.
Yeah, of course he's going to.
Are you going to actually give him a chance to compete against you, or as a favor to you maybe? Would he never cash that in?
He knows where his bread's buttered. He knows facing me would not be good for his career at this point. I'm grooming this guy to be the next big thing, not only in MMA, but pro wrestling. As you can see, look at that vicious kick.
What's that stance there? Where his fingers are up like that, you know?
Well, it's Muay Thai.
Muay Thai.
Krav Maga.
Krav Maga.
All of them.
I tried
Sumo, Judo, and Sumo. Beautiful chop. Oh, look at that.
Had some Krav Maga the other day. Woke up, my stomach didn't feel too good. Mance Warner here has come over to the commentary area, and a little worse for the wear, and he's taking off.
And Josh Bishop, well, it looks like he was going to eliminate Rory Gulak. Rory Gulak balling up, so he's going to enter himself back in.
The amazing Rory Gulak. So amazing, he went and got himself eliminated. We're down to 5 here.
Bravo!
Filthy
Great job there.
Supporting Joshua Bishop.
Oh,
and he sends the Warhorse, Jake Parnell out.
Two in a row. Look at that.
Joshua Bishop.
This guy looks like a young Goldberg in there.
I gotta imagine though, if you're out there, you'd want him paying better attention to the match right now, right? He's looking
got
at
it
you.
in control. Are you kidding me? He's one of the final 4, one of the final 4 in this vaunted Rumble, and he looks like he's in a great position to win. He's the first one up on his feet.
Hey, I'll say this much. I've sat here right next to Gregory Iron for the past 3 shows, ups and downs. He says some negative things about me. He tries to get you to beat me up sometimes, but all of that aside, I am very impressed with the fact he's been able to carry himself all the way to the Final 4 in this match here. A lot of people have not had the chance yet, Black Label Pro, to see the kind of in-ring performer that Gregory Iron is, having to create his own style.
MJF there going after Jordynne Grace. Looks like Gregory Iron's taking offense to that.
Well, again, Gregory Iron has taken a liking to Jordynne Grace. Oh, an accidental punch to your boy, elbow his
Bad
face.
idea there. I've hit that guy in the face so many times. Are you kidding me? He can take any of those punches. Look at that.
And a big, stiff elbow to the face of MJF drops him like a sack of potatoes.
The old knockout blow. Oh. Hey, Greg.
And again, that's the style that Greg has had to come up with. Obviously, dealing with cerebral palsy, he is not able to use his left or his right arm fully, so he's had to create his own style of fight. Oh, whoa! And he eliminated your guy.
No. Okay.
And MJF eliminated Greg. We are down to Jordynne Grace in the MJF right now. I'm gobsmacked. Joshua Bishop still laying leather on
Bishop, come on.
Gregory Iron here on the outside.
Don't take that.
And MJF is down. The referees are checking on him. I hope he's all right. We've seen some serious injuries recently in the world of professional wrestling. He's grabbing at his jaw. He was playing possum. And an eye poke right to the eye of Jordynne Grace.
I hope these two beat the snot out of each other for a while.
Absolutely. And this is the kind of equal opportunity treatment you get here at Black Label Pro. You got a man, you got a woman, you got two premier athletes in the ring right now fighting for the chance to possibly face you, Filthy Tom Lawler, for that Black Label Pro Championship sometime between now and December 31st.
The only problem with the strategy is the lower Jordynne Grace is to the mat, the harder it's going to be to throw her over the top rope.
I was thinking the same thing, Tom. I'm glad you brought that up. I don't know why he's beating her down into the corner like that. I would be thinking that you would be trying to take more opportunities to just physically get her over the top rope. Instead of giving her opportunities to do things like that, side suplex from Jordynne Grace.
Scrambled that gray matter of MJF's, no doubt. Jordynne Grace up to her feet.
Now looks like she's setting up for a pump handle slam. Couldn't get it. Clubbing shots to the face, the chest, the back. MJF with a kick. And a spine buster. Huge spine buster from Jordynne Grace. MJF is now also fighting fatigue. He was number 2 in this match. It may as well have been number 1. Started off the match with Mance Warner. Jordynne Grace came in a little bit later here. I believe she was number 20. So she's far closer.
Beautiful stomp there by MJF, going right back after that arm. Man of my own heart.
And MJF obviously not holding back just because Jordynne Grace is a female competitor. He is going all out here. He smells blood in the water, and he looks like he's going to go for the elimination. Jordynne Grace pitching him just barely over the top rope. They're battling there on the ring apron. Eye poke from Jordynne Grace! Jordynne Grace is the winner! Oh my goodness! Wow, congratulations! Eliminating the MJF.
Illegally with an eye poke, may I add.
Very, very poetic. Filthy Tom, Jordynne Grace is our winner. Give me your thoughts.
Let's be honest. I mean, I'm bigger than her. I'm badder than her. I'm smarter than her. She can go ahead and cash in whenever she wants. We know what the outcome's going to be. It's going to be Tom Lawler, Filthy Tom, still holding on that Black Label title. Enjoy your moment, Jordynne. Enjoy it. Have a good night.